Hey guys, I'm super excited to make this video, and let's call this the TFL off-road cooking video because we've got some ingredients that at the end of this video will make for a very spectacular feature. So let's start with the ingredients. First and foremost is this, a 2006 Land Rover LR3. Next we have wonderful spring weather. Then we have this. Yep, it's a ladder. And finally, most importantly, we have what Tommy's standing next to.
Yep, that's right. This is the Roofnest Sparrow. This is a really cool rooftop tent, but it's not like a traditional rooftop tent. This one works entirely differently. It's really durable, and we're going to install it today in our Land Rover.
Yep, and just like any great cooking, sometimes there's a bit of ingredient that you don't need, and in this case, it's this ladder that goes with our roof nest, because check this out, Tommy, look at this. We already have a ladder.
No, this is old and rusty, and look, it's not even secure. Dad, I think you put any weight on that and it's gonna pull the back end of the truck off, so I think we're gonna use the Roofnest ladder.
Well, if anybody's going up there, it's not me, it's certainly you, because you're much lighter. But let's get started by unboxing, or in this case, uncovering our rooftop tent and seeing what it looks like when you take the cover off of it.
So this is not actually the tent in its final form. This is just a protective covering that Roofnest will send you, but actually, the tent looks completely different. Let me peel this back. Oh, check that out. So you'll see that this is not your traditional kind of wishy-washy flappy tent. No, these are actually hard shell. They're made out of ABS plastic and actually fiberglass. Your typical rooftop tent will look like a big square that sits on top of the vehicle, and it's got a protective covering. You have to peel the protective covering off every time you want to use it, and then the whole thing folds out and there's canvas flapping everywhere, and then you got to put in these tent posts. It takes a little bit of time, and then putting them away is even harder because you got to fold it back up and shove the canvas into the crack. It's just a little bit of a to-do. The Roofnest takes away a lot of that stress. So this is one big plastic unit that just lives on top of your car. It's very durable ABS plastic reinforced by fiberglass. And then the way this works is you just pop these latches and the whole thing folds up. You can keep your bedding in there, and when you're done, you just push it down and off you go into the sunset. So I think it's pretty cool how that works.
Now, what's that area back there for?
Well, in the front here, this is 22 inches wide, and this is designed for a solar panel.
Okay.
So kind of those flexible solar panels you can buy, you can just stick it up there. And then in the rear, you've got another cargo tray, and it comes with an actual waterproof bag that'll strap in back there.
Yep.
So you can put your, for example, your battery for your solar panel back there, or other supplies. All right, so installation of the Roofnest is super simple. It's like any other cargo box. You've got these rails. This is where your roof rail would go. Like that.
And here's the other one.
Yeah, and the other one is actually just, look at that. It's a little thumb screw, so it's super fast, super easy. That's gonna go on through here, and then pop that in, screw it together, and we'll be ready to go.
This may be a 3-man operation, Tommy.
Just push. It's 2-man.
Okay, 2-man operation. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. We're all done. Just don't go through a drive-through car wash. Or don't accelerate or brake too hard.
No, we haven't secured it. We are not nearly done, but let's...
You mean there are not powerful magnets that hold this on just like this?
No, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure it's centered not only forward and back, but left and right as well. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Alrighty, let's get the hardware in.
Now, I said we were cooking up the perfect feature, and the reason for that is because, well, we have the perfect vehicle. Now, Roofnest says that this tent will fit on any vehicle, and that is true. So you can put it on your RAV4, your Subaru, but what makes the Land Rover so great is that it has air suspension, so no matter how much weight you put on the roof, it will always level itself out, giving you that perfect ride when you're going to your next campsite. Maximum speed. What do you think is the maximum speed on this? In kilometers?
100.
120.
Well, that's good because the Land Rover doesn't like doing much more than 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's about 80 miles an hour.
All right, now for the fun part. Dad, do you want to grab the latches on the other side and we'll pop this thing open?
All right, let's see what we got here. Look at that. Oh, it's got struts in there that actually do all the work for you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's basically just a one-handed operation, and then just fold the little skirt down so you don't get water.
Okay. This goes in here like that. Look at that. Woohoo!
Wow, so this is an 8.5 foot ladder. And then there's a door on either end. See, that just pops up there. Got some bug netting. This is awesome. So, got a couple doors here. You can crawl in through the side. Oh man, we've got a 3-inch padded foam mattress here. And the great thing about these tents that just pop up is you can actually just leave your bedding inside. Because the ones that fold up, you really have to jam in there. You can't leave, you know, mattress covers and sheets in there. But these that pop up, you've got a lot of room even when it's folded down, so you can leave stuff in here. Plus, check this out on the top. You've got a little bit of a net here. We also have some storage accessories. That's awesome.
All right, and the cool part is it comes with these little metal rods that then plug in right there, and you can have your little awnings to keep the sun off you, and then of course a net to keep the bugs out. So yeah, that is way cool. So you can have awnings and bug netting.
Okay, so we know that the ladder works, and there's actually ladder mounts on the other side. Should I try the rear mounted ladder?
Give it a shot.
All right, so this was some aftermarket thing someone added on the Land Rover, but I have seen them with more of like a factory looking setup.
Just don't step on the reverse light.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, because look, it'll be hard to get the ladder on here because of the angle.
Yeah, I know, but... Oh, that's not a good sound.
Oh, it's fine. Hop on in there.
Oh yeah, look at that. So check this out. Even from the rear, I don't need the ladder in the Roofnest kit. I can actually use the one that a Land Rover has. Man, it's great up here, and the mattress is super soft.
Yeah, because knowing us, Tommy, we'll leave that ladder at the campsite, so it's good we have one attached to the vehicle.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the way we roll at TFL.
So the best part of these tents is everything is super durable, everything is super high quality. So for example, the struts are supposedly marine quality, which means that they'll last the lifetime of the tent. And if you do have any issues with your fabric, like on the side, this whole thing can actually unzip from the frame. So super fast and easy. Check that out. Got little tie downs so that you can roll up your nets and let the fresh air come in. And because there's holes on either side, not only on the sides but front and back, there's plenty of fresh air.
Hey, do we have a pillow in here?
No.
You sure?
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Oh, we might.
Let's look. Oh yeah, we've got a pillow, Tommy, and a sleeping bag. So here, give it a test. There you go.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm 6'2", and plenty of length width-wise and lengthwise. Now this is a 2-person tent. They also do something called a Sparrow XL, which is about 10 inches wider, as well as a Sparrow I, which pops up like a triangle. But I think for 2 people, this would be just fine.
And how much does this bad boy cost?
$28.95.
Okay, and where can they get one?
Well, click on the link in the description below.
Or go to where? Roofnest?
Roofnest.com.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there you have it, guys. Our budget LR3 has now been turned into a very exquisite and yet affordable motel with the addition of this Roofnest. Well, where should we go first? White Room Trail?
Well, right now under quarantine home, but...
Yeah, I guess we could camp out in our driveway, which may not be so bad, yeah. All right, why don't you come out? Well, should we try it together?
No, I'll get out. I'll let you try it without me.
Oh, it's a 2-person tent. I'm gonna have to be in there with you at some point.
Yeah, I'm a little weirded out.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be sleeping in the tent while Tommy sleeps inside the LR3 because he's weirded out. As always, this is Roman.
And Tommy, head over to TFL Car and TFL Truck.com
for more news, views, and real-world reviews. And yes, we are father and son, just so we're very clear about that. Yeah.